Okay, we're back. We're going to do another little science experiment today. There's Luke, looking excited. Here's Maya, looking excited. And here's Daddy, looking excited, because this is fun. It's fun. We're going to learn about center of gravity today. It's a very basic thing, but it's a little complicated maybe to think about it. So we have a couple of demonstrations here to show what center of gravity is. Let's start by putting it on paper. And Maya's going to help us out with this a little bit. Okay. So center of gravity is, and I'll just give you a quick definition, where a majority of an object's mass is located. And what is that, you might ask yourself? If you think of an object as being made up of molecules, atoms, let's just say on this piece of paper, each one of these dots is going to equal molecules. And it seems like they're all kind of about the same distance apart, right? Roughly? Don't you guys agree? Maybe they're all about equidistant from each other, don't you think, Maya? Mm-hmm. But in reality, in any object, you're going to find some of these molecules are much tighter together, more densely compacted in one area. So here's a good example, and sometimes it can be even very tightly spaced. So these are all molecules in an object now, and look at that. There's more molecules here than in the rest of this object. These molecules are kind of spaced out. But look at this, very tightly compacted molecules here. And this is, what is this?
The center of gravity.
The center of gravity. That's where your center of gravity is. So it's the increased mass, and mass is going to equal weight. So let's just see what we did now over here. We have a couple of objects. Maya's going to show us that one first. These are to help us demonstrate what center of gravity is. So what is that one, Maya? How does that work?
So when you open this up, there's a nail right here, and you have 4 different colors and in quarters. And you take the nail and you put it in one of these colors.
Okay.
Say I'm going to put it in C, which is orange.
Okay.
And then put this back on. You have to line it up.
Good. All right, very good. Let's put this over here. And now, what Maya's going to do is roll that very lightly. Just sort of let go of it, Maya. There we go. Perfect. Stop. Okay, that was okay. And that object now is going to find its own center of gravity. And that's what it's doing right now. We know that it's in the orange quadrant.
When it's also the center of gravity, it's probably, like my dad said, it's more heavier than...
Right. It's also because the molecules are packed more densely in that area, it's going to actually represent a majority of the weight. But technically, it's a majority of the mass. So we're going to take this back over here, and Maya's going to take it apart again, and this time she's going to do it secretive. She's not going to tell me where she's going to put it. So Luke and I are going to have a conversation over here. So what do you think, Luke? Where is it going to be? Which quadrant? In the A, B, C, or D quadrant?
D.
D? It's going to be in the D quadrant? Okay. We'll give her just a second to do that. Now in this particular case, the center of gravity is quite subtle. It's very difficult for the participant to figure it out. So I'm going to pick this up. She's already done it. And I'm going to hold it out here, and it feels, you know, when I feel this, it feels like it's the same weight all over the place. I can't really tell by just feeling it where that center of gravity is. Now, let's see if Luke can get a better handle on it. What do you think, Luke? Where is it? Where is it? You think it's going to be in the orange? Okay.
It is.
In the orange quadrant.
Yeah, Maya did put in orange.
Okay, let's let Maya.
You did white.
Let's let Maya roll it, and let's see where it really is. I don't know. I'm going to say blue. I'm going to say it's blue, and I think I'm right. But you know what? I guessed. There's no way I could tell where that was. So I guessed, and I just happened to get it right. I had 1 in 4 chance of getting it right.
And another reason why you can't exactly guess is because the outside has 2 layers.
Yeah. So now that's an example of a very subtle center of gravity, something that is hard to appreciate by just feeling the object. Now over here we have a sphere, and I designed this sphere to have a very obvious center of gravity. You can tell where that one is, can't you, Maya?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Green.
In the green area. So let's move that around there a little bit. Luke, why don't you hold on to it and see if you can feel it. Can you tell that most of the object's weight is located on the green quadrant? You can tell, can't you? Yeah. All right, so let's let Maya roll this one.
Don't drop it.
Let Maya have it, and Maya's going to roll it. And let's see what happens with this very obvious center of gravity. Whoa, what? Well, look at that. Look at that.
It's much heavier and the outside is much lighter.
Correct.
That's why even if you roll it harder, it'll just stop and go to the...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can roll that down the hill, and it's going to find that center of gravity. So there it is. Center of gravity can be very obvious, or it can be very, very subtle, and anything in between. All right. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Luke. You want to try to roll it? Yeah, let's have Luke. He wants to roll it. Let's have Luke roll it.
Well,
Why don't you set it like this
on the red side.
on the red side there, and then roll it toward me.
Red side.
Red side. Turn it to the red side. Yeah. No, okay. Now roll it this way.
Huh?
Whoa!
What, dog?
There it is. All right. Okay. See you later. Let's wave. Bye.